Cool. Let's dive right in because I want to showcase this mode, and we're getting towards a little bit of a time crunch here. So John's going to hop in. So each individual role has a specific mission, a specific quest. Hold on, I'll shut up because look how cool this is, everybody.
Yeah, our team
look how cool this is. This is the most beautiful landing screen UI stuff that we have right now.
So to touch on real quick with this too, you can see, so this is Ultron's mission. So each boss has a specific mission for you to complete. You can see here it mentions Raid Fervor. Raid Fervor is a resource you're going to have within the fight that you build to gain charges and do more damage.
Right.
So each mission has a specific action for you to do to get that Raid Fervor. Ultron's is alternate specials. Thanos, his is similar to Doom Saith, where he'll call out specific actions you have to do: block a hit, dodge a hit, intercept the opponent. Kang's, this is a super simple one we're gonna do: alternate combos. And then Maestro, his is pretty easy: punish heavies or special attacks.
Sure, super easy. Rob, do we have the music being pumped into the stream right now from this?
Yep.
New music.
Yeah.
That's kind of cool.
We really did everything we could to make sure that this feels new and fresh, and the team went really, really hard. The music is awesome. It's epic. It feels like boss music, as it should.
Cool. So we're gonna have you dive in. Now you're gonna pick an additional boost right here as well, right?
Correct.
So this can kind of customize your champion selection, your play style, whatever you really want. What are you picking?
So I'm picking unparalleled buffs here. I'm picking this because it works really well with Angela's kit. Angela's got lots of unique buffs in her kit already, and she scales really hard with a number of buffs on her. This is also going to give me a flat burst damage on all of my hits. So this is just going to juice Angela's damage crazy. And then this will also pair with some of the other stuff on the map to give you more damage. So each role will have 3 unique, they're called role boosts. So you see I also have another one down here. Null Break is a really good one for champions like Hyperion or Doom. You get lots of buffs on the opponent you want to nullify. And super buffs is great if you're stacking, like a ton of Furies. For Gamora is really good with that one.
Sweet. Show us your skills. So your first fight is largely going to be setting up your teammates, correct? So you're not expecting to do a ton of damage. In the first fight or in subsequent fights, what is the amount of damage you're expecting to really do here against this boss as we go up against Kang?
Yeah, the first fight is definitely, like you said, the ramp-up fight. It's kind of just go as long as you can, get as many loops in as you can, but your main thing is going to be chasing, building up charges for the rest of your team. So what I'm going to do for my fight is I'm going to focus on building my unparalleled buffs, which is done via punishing the opponent's heavy or special attacks. If you just try it, there you go. So you see I got a Fury buff there. I'm not over bar power, so that's not from Angela's kit, that's from my boost. And I'm going to keep doing that until I get all of them.
So we have new icons on screen, basically. John, are you able to multitask, or do you want Tyler to talk about that?
No, I can multitask.
Okay.
Sorry, it is a little distracting. So, my goal here is to get my 5 buffs. You see that fist icon there is the Raid Fervor. I get that Raid Fervor whenever I finish a mission. In the Kang fight here, I have to alternate combos. So when it's the M on there, I have to hit him with a medium combo ender. Like, I missed the swipe. Oh no, I'm bad. And now that it's an L, I'll need to do a light combo ender. And every time I do that, I get charges to finish my mission. So you see I'm at 40. Now I'm at 20. I completed the mission. The mission will complete at 50 every time. And then I get the next icon, which is that orange kind of ticking down icon. That one is my Raid Force. It gives me tons of damage. And also gives me charges.
You're putting up big numbers right now. But Kang is a beefy boy as well.
Yeah, he's got a lot. You can also see he's got this Fury icon on him, which if you guys were at Battleground Brawl, this is actually a new buff that wasn't there before. So that timer he's got there, you can see he's doing insane chip damage. That timer he has there, every time that ticks over, he will get a Fury buff. And once he hits 5, which he's just done, he will now root me during all of his special attacks, like that, which is pretty scary. And that's a new buff we put in called Influence. Each boss will have a stacking one. At the final boss, they'll have 3 of them. When all 3 are active, they'll have Pierce, they'll have tons of Fury, they'll root you during their special attacks, and then they'll also be able to crit and block, which is a bad time.
So you have 3 minutes per fight to go through and do as much damage as you can. Like we said, there's a secondary objective in trying to fuel up for your second team.
Correct.
For your second player, your following player, etc. This looks very intense, but it's all about the ramp up, more so than normal, right? We have normal champions who have kits that you want to ramp up.
Correct.
This is like the entire fight ramps up as well.
Yeah.
So as you kind of go through the cycle of all 3 players in rotation, it just continues to get stronger and stronger to a point. Is there a maximum amount of damage that you can do in a single 3-minute fight?
Yeah, in a single 3-minute fight, you'll only be able to do 10% of the opponent's like max health. Oh, you can see he just ate me alive with that special too. And once you hit that 10%, pretty much the opponent will auto kill you. It's going to be pretty hard to hit that 10% in the first couple fights, but once you've ramped up, then you'll be able to go through and hit that 10% pretty consistently, and then you just go take turns passing around.